Find out soon.
I guess so.
Welcome back. My name is Jamin. This is Kendra. This is part 2 of our YouTube series on, basically what we're doing is we both have YouTube channels. I've been helping Kendra with her channel. She gets questions on her channel about equipment, how to start a YouTube channel, etc., etc. She asks me. I've got my own subscribers that are asking me questions about this stuff. So I'm in no way a professional. I am a piano teacher, and if you are looking for great advice on how to do media, you should not ask a piano teacher, but many of you do. So we're going to go ahead and answer these questions here. So I've got a link in the future to send everybody to where I've already answered all those questions. And Kendra is here because, well, it looks like I've kidnapped her. We're giving our setup here, but no, she's here because
he didn't kidnap me. Just to clarify, everybody.
Just like I told you to say it. Nice work.
What?
So no, she's here because she's really nice and she's got a lot of experience. She's got a lot of subscribers, and I'm here because I've got more experience.
And he taught me how to do most of this stuff.
Yeah. So
he pretty much set up my YouTube channel, taught me how to do all of the things that make it better.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's what we're here to do. Take a look at the PDF that's attached to the video. Take a look at the outline and stuff. We've got obviously several other videos coming up, and let us know what topics we are not going to be touching on that you think that we should before we get to those videos.
And it's in the description box for my channel.
There we go. There we go. So right now we're actually not talking about all of the equipment and all the questions that everybody asks us about, all those details. We're more talking about what type of videos are going to be good videos to create, how you can make your channel great. Well, just thinking about it, planning ahead of time before you actually go in, you buy your cameras, you buy your lights and all that stuff. Yeah? Cool. So, general thoughts about making a great channel. Your thoughts first. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
I get to go first?
You get to go first. You have to go
things
first.
that I...
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? What should I do to make a great channel? Your first thoughts off the top of your head are what?
Be yourself, because I saw the thing.
Oh, cheater.
Yourself.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, for me, I do music on my channel, like piano playing and singing, and that's what I love to do. Makes me happy. So, and I did say that a lot in the other video. But
yeah,
if you go watch the other video, you'll see how much I'm repeating myself. But
I don't think they're gonna care. A lot of people who are watching this one, well, first of all, they've already clicked on something else that's on the side because it looks more entertaining, and also they haven't watched the other video. So
cool.
Go ahead, repeat yourself.
Thank you. So I do what I love because it makes me happy, and I wouldn't start a YouTube channel doing something that I don't want to do because it doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. So if you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I think that the best thing you should do is do what you love, and if you don't want to do what you love, then don't do it at all because
great.
there's no point.
Yes, and that is kind of the point of the other video that you're referring to that we just did not too long ago.
How deciding whether you should start or not.
So now we're assuming that we're going to get the negative old man out of here, and now we're just going to assume, all right, so we have decided we're going to start a channel. What should I do on my channel? Kendra says,
do what you love.
Do what you love. I say do whatever you can do great and be yourself. Don't try to be the kind of person that is going to have a great channel or get a lot of views. Just be yourself, and we'll talk about that. That's not nearly as glittery and unicorny as it sounds. So the first thing is engagement. So all of the really great YouTubers who give advice on YouTube say you have to engage your audience a whole lot. You have to reply to all their comments. You have to talk to them. They are your they're your content consumers.
Yes.
So you've got to engage them. You've got to comment back when they comment.
Depending on how many comments there are.
Right. Yes, and take their requests. Go ahead. What do you think about?
Oh, no, I was just going to say I think that it's a great idea to respond because these, like Jamin already said, are the people, they make your channel successful. I mean, people can't do it on their own. They need the other people there to support them. And I think when they have, especially when it's positive, I wouldn't respond to the haters though. But when it's positive feedback, when it's saying, great job or whatever, I think it's a great idea to respond or at least click that little heart next to the comment so they know that you've seen it.
She's wrong.
What?
Here's why. No, that's all. She agrees with all of the best YouTubers. She's right. All those people who are giving out advice, and they've got millions of subscribers, they're all correct. So here's the other side. Here's my side. Oh,
wait,
go ahead.
Before you do that, I want to let everyone know that the bell is for when someone's talking too long. So we can hit the bell.
Shut up bell.
Yes.
Okay.
It has that official name now. Yeah. Okay, continue.
All right. So here's my take on it. Every minute that you're spending replying to comments is a minute that you're not making yourself better, you're not developing your talent, and you are not creating great content, which is the reason that they're there in the first place. If you're watching my videos, it's because you like what I do on my channel. The second you don't like what I do on my channel, you're going to unsubscribe and you're going to go somewhere else. So it's not because you love me and you're such a great supporter of me, it's because you think that what I'm doing is great. And so my best gift to you is going to be to not respond to all of your comments and just focus on the reason you came here in the first place. So I'm not going to respond to anything, pretty much. But Kendra's going to respond to everybody because she's nice and she's sweet. And I don't really, I'm just here to do my best. And if you don't like my best, then cool. Now, I will say, though, if I am commenting on somebody else's video, I would very much like for them to respond. So if you're a good person, if you follow the golden rule and you treat others the way you want to be treated, then you should probably respond to people who comment on your videos. If you're just there to put out the best content that you possibly can, then focus on that and don't worry about the rest. So that's our take, I guess, on replying to comments. By the way, the attached PDF has all of my points. I have included everything that I think and nothing of what she thinks in the PDF. I guess maybe we should make some like little comments, little handwritten comments or something in the side. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. All right. So then, go ahead. Did you have something?
No, that was it.
Okay. So the next one for engagement is you got to be aware of other people's promises, what they tell you that they can get you, especially with collaborations and with like them inviting you over to their channel. Most of it is just super spammy stuff. And so,
like the sub for sub thing.
Oh, totally the sub for sub thing. If people don't have a channel, they don't know what you're talking about, though. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. So some people have commented on my channel saying, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you type of thing. And when I had like 40 subscribers or so, I thought that was
super tempting.
A great idea. Yeah, I didn't know until Jamin told me. That was probably not the best idea.
Oh, but maybe it is a great idea. I don't know. That's just the advice that I gave her because, as you could tell, I'm kind of cynical about this stuff. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, that these people who are telling you they'll subscribe to your channel might not actually subscribe to your channel. Yeah. And if they do, they're not going to care about your channel. Yeah. They care about their channel.
Right. Right. And I would think that the kinds of subscribers you want are the kinds of subscribers who like your content, which takes me back to my point. That's why they're there in the first place, so you don't need to reply to their comments. But whatever. So then also be careful not only of other people's promises of you'll get a bunch of stuff from like trying to get your videos to the top of YouTube searches or Google searches. All that stuff, anyone who says they can do that is a liar and a scammer. Don't listen to anything that they're saying. Okay, then also you're gonna have your great ideas of things that you could do. Wait, what if I just took this one comment and I just pasted it on everyone's video and then they would all be engaging with me and it would look like my channel was more important? That would be a great idea. As someone else has already thought of it. So if you can think of a great idea to trick the system, then it's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Because the YouTube's entire job, all they care about is finding great content, videos that really do, that provide some value to the world, and then promoting those. So they are actively trying to squash everyone who's doing everything else. So it's a game you against YouTube. You're trying to trick them into raising your views and your subscribers, and they're trying to kill everyone who is like you, trying to trick the world. They just want to go find those nuggets of great videos.
Is that like that bot thing that goes around and...
Oh,
you were telling me a while ago?
I don't know. I hope this isn't a made-up story. Go ahead.
No, I remember a while ago you were saying to me, and I don't know much about this,
okay,
but you were saying how sometimes people, or there's like you called it a bot, I think, goes around YouTube and takes away subscribers that don't follow up on your channel? Something like that?
I don't know what...
No, like you were saying, like if there's subscribers that don't check in with you on your channel, then YouTube sometimes will go around and take away...
And take away what?
The subscribers that don't... So, like, let's say someone subscribes to me, right?
Okay.
And then they don't, like, look at my channel for, like, a year or something. Then YouTube sometimes, I think, goes
like
around and takes that off.
And stuff. Yes. Well, yes. So YouTube can cancel any account that they want for any reason that they want.
Well, like,
is that what we're talking about?
Kind of, like... I don't know. I thought I heard Anyway, why don't you talk about something else? Because I think I'm.
Okay.
I
I don't know. That sounds like a thing. Sure, bots are real. I don't know. So
Maybe.
yeah.
Oh, was it on somebody else's channel? I heard that.
I don't know.
Why don't you talk about the next bullet?
Okay.
Because
So,
yeah.
whatever great ideas you think that you have about ways to trick the system, my point is, it's you against YouTube. You will lose. Hate it as much as you want. Think that Google is a terrible, horrible corporation and that they're just trying to kill the little guy and not make it possible for him to succeed. That's fine. You can hate them as much as you want, but when they take you off of YouTube, they are taking you off of the internet, basically, and you are not going to be able to reach any of your intended audience if you take them off. So don't follow up on any great ideas about how to trick YouTube. Fair enough? Because the bots will get you.
Yeah.
The bots. Watch out for the bots. All right, and then also, so still talking about engagement and responding to comments. So everyone out there, go ahead. Do
What?
you want? Huh? Okay.
Huh?
We're-
Oh,
all right.
are we on the?
We're on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
which is with.
I don't have as much a problem with this as someone like Kendra might have. So if you look and sound like Kendra, pay more attention to this than if you look and sound like me. If you do, my sincerest apologies. So everyone out there is a gross, sweaty, old creeper, and you don't want to mess with them, and they will give themselves screen names like Pretty Princess Unicorn Cups. I don't know, something.
Yes.
So, and they will tell you that they're
And then
they're
put in
your
a fake
age,
profile picture,
And that,
or-
yes, exactly.
And let's collaborate, or what?
yeah.
Or let's talk on
Yes,
YouTube.
yes.
Give me your phone number.
Yes,
Give
whatever.
whatever.
Yes, absolutely. And they will want to chat with you, and they want to talk to you, and they'll try to talk like you, and they're all crazy creepers. Don't engage them. They most likely have at least half a dozen body parts in their freezer in their mother's basement where they live. So that's what I think about engaging with an audience. But Kendra's a nice girl, and she has other ideas about how to engage an audience. That you should respond to comments and commenters, and most of them are great people.
Yeah.
And I have other thoughts too. No?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
The most important thing to me, and I know probably almost everyone out there possibly watching this video already knows this, and this is just, but I think that the main thing is you can talk to these people all you want as long as you don't give them any of your personal information. Like, no? Why are you?
Go ahead. No, make your points.
Okay. Well, I think it's good to interact with these people because if they really are your fans and supporters, then it's a good thing. Stop shaking your head!
Okay. All right. If you wish me or my family harm, I don't need your subscription. Leave me alone.
But you don't know that if they do or not.
I know
But
that.
don't, like, as long as
The
you don't.
internet is like that.
But if you don't give them your information or anything, then you're
They
fine.
will find you.
They will not find me.
Okay.
Unless they, like, work really
Well,
well.
they don't have anything else to do. Avoid the creepers.
I don't know which ones are creepers, so
Thank you.
I don't
We should
know.
end it right there. That was great. Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
You
Some of
finally
them
got
are
it out of
creepers,
me,
but you
Jim.
don't know which ones. That's my point. I win.
I win.
So, all right, last one for engagement. Sticking to your favorite platform. So, your favorite platform is where? Where do you like to engage with your fans?
In the comments, you mean?
Oh no, like what? Do Facebook or Instagram
Oh,
or Snapchat?
I like
or...
YouTube.
You like YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just like talking to them in the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I do sometimes do Instagram, but that's a little bit different. If people are private messaging me on Instagram, it's, I don't know. I don't always respond to those.
Yeah.
I sometimes do if it's like, Kendra, you did a great job or something like that. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Right.
But if it's like something, it's
Yes.
like, where do you live?
So.
Like,
Okay.
no.
Well, that might be an indicator that they're a creeper.
Well,
All right. So then, so my point would be, like, if you're starting out your YouTube channel, most people who are trying to become famous right away and who are really eager are going to go out and get an Instagram account and a Snapchat account and make a Facebook page, and they're going to invite all their friends and their family, and your mom's going to join that page. That's great, and she's going to be one of the 12 views that you have on that platform. But whatever platform you already use, just use that platform. You don't need all of them. You don't need all the different ones. Having said that, if you want to get in contact with me, you can subscribe on Instagram or YouTube or my several Facebook pages or all that junk. But that's because I'm not actually on any of those. I haven't been on any of them in forever. I just post to them.
Wait,
so what?
No, I was just gonna say, like, every Sunday, the thing you
I post to them
Yeah.
because people might go there and they might give me money when they come to my website.
Right, that's the goal, isn't it?
But I'm not engaging with anybody there. No, people who like or follow me or comment,
What
like,
even mean?
I wouldn't know. That's the problem. I'm not checking
I
it.
don't know. Engage with me.
So yeah. So anyway, just pick one platform, whatever you are most likely to use, and use that one. You're not going to be able to keep up with all of them. Okay, then that's fair enough. All right. So then the next thing is going to be Headspace. So this is just thinking about your channel and trying to get your head right to have.
Analytics are pointless and will steal your joy.
Did that come from your heart?
No, I read the line.
Oh, but it should come from your heart because analytics are pointless and they will steal your joy.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I know I'm supposed to be. I am usually happy, you guys.
Okay, well, hang on. No, time out. How many subscribers did you have 2 hours ago?
1,349.
Yes. How many subscribers do you have now?
1,350. Because, okay, I don't usually check it, and you're going to say I'm lying, but I'm not lying, I swear. I check it every couple days, and it's pointless.
And, well,
the only reason I know that is because I was sitting here, and I was looking at my channel in the live stream, and I looked at my subscribers, and I'm like, I have 1,349. And then I looked again for this live stream, and I said I have one more. And so that made me happy.
So, boys and girls who have 47 subscribers, and you're really hoping to get more, when you get to 1,349, you're still going to be counting every single one of them. And every time you lose one, it's going to steal a little bit of your joy. And every time you gain one, it's going to give you a little bit of a boost to continue on pursuing this pointless goal of trying to get one more subscriber. And it's going to wreck your life. Don't do it. And YouTube has a great analytics platform where you can like check on everything. In the last 90 days, how many views has this video gotten? And yeah.
Now, the thing that I think I check the most are the comments. I like to heart the comments, like I said earlier. But
just like me, lots of emojis on my channel.
No. Like the little thing next to it says, "You've loved this comment." And then you get like a little notification that says, "Kendra Dantes has loved your comment."
Okay. Yeah.
And I love it when like other artists and people, it says, like, there's this one girl, her name's Sapphire, she's amazing. And one time it said...
How many subscribers does she have?
300,000 something.
Okay, cool.
And something like that. And it says, Sapphire loved your comment. I was like, oh my gosh, she loves my comment.
And then people comment on your video, and then you heart their comment, and it makes them feel the same way, and it shares joy with the world.
I'm not that famous, though. I hope it makes them feel happy.
You are to them.
Thank you.
To the uke penguins of the world. Penguin ukes?
Wait,
She's got like several hundred subscribers, and she probably looks up to you, right? Shout out to Penguin Ukes.
I did watch her video, and it was really good.
See?
The burned cover, Grace Vanderwall.
And the joy that those people get from
she posted it right before we did our live stream.
Mm-hmm. She was the first person.
Yeah.
She beat us.
We were like, darn, she beat us. But it was really good.
Yeah. All right.
Want to move on to the next thing?
Let's move on to the next thing. All right. So staying focused on the reason that you started. So hopefully you picked a good reason from the other video. When we talked about all the terrible reasons to start a channel, all the good reasons to start a channel, you picked one of the good reasons and you've started your channel. You just have to stay focused on that because your channel will inevitably, 100% guarantee, you will reach a point in your channel where it will become something else, and you will have a request from someone. You're like, hey, if I do that video, then I know for sure that's going to be one view on that video, and then you end up just doing what the world wants you to do. And at some point, you've got to like check yourself and go, wait a second, I didn't start this thing to do covers of, I don't know, whoever, the Beatles or whatever other band you might not have heard of before.
I need to do some covers of the Beatles.
Okay. So you got to keep checking yourself to make sure you're still on target with the reason that you started, and that you're not just off trying to please the world, because that's what analytics does to you and to everyone.
It does steal your joy. I agree with that.
Keep checking your numbers, and you wonder, what else could I do that would get more numbers? Oh, this one got a lot. This must be what the world wants, and go try to do more of those videos, even though that was like the video that you hated doing the most. Fair enough?
Oh, and I'm not going to say what cover this was, but for a while, I was trying to find the most popular song that had just come out, and I was going to learn them really fast.
Yes.
And I've had like 3 or 4 of those, and they're not fun for me because I rush and it's pointless.
Yes.
And then later I find out, oh, that only got like a few views, even after all of that.
Put all that energy into it, and you could have been doing something that you enjoyed with your life instead of trying to please the world. Yeah, okay, great. So then the other thing to remember is that this is just a fun game that you're playing. Your channel on YouTube doesn't matter. Nobody on YouTube matters. None of them are doing any real good in the world that isn't being done somewhere else. So just keep that in mind, maybe, that when Kendra Dantes turns 17 and she decides, oh, I want to be an engineer instead, and I don't want these embarrassing videos to exist of me on the internet, and she deletes her channel, that no one in the world...
I don't think I'm going to become an engineer. But thank you for that example.
All right. So no one's going to care if your channel leaves the YouTube world. So, go ahead, fine. This is boring. All right.
There you go.
Next point for Headspace is haters. Talk about haters, Kendra.
The haters gonna hate.
I will say, okay, yes, that's the best point ever. And before I let you go on, let me interrupt you first. Kendra experiences a ridiculously low amount of hate on the internet. I don't know how you do it, but I receive regularly comments about what a horrible person I am, and yes, and students of mine, like I've got like this a 6-year-old girl who does this adorable video on my Milestones music page, and she's got comments on there that are just like completely obscene, and I have to frequently go through and like delete those comments so that her mom doesn't see what people are saying about her. But she's a really good pianist, and it's still just the internet is terrible. You people are horrible. Yeah. But Kendra, having not experienced much of this hate for some reason,
I don't
has
know
comments
about that.
About haters.
I do. A couple things. You need to ring the bell if I go on for too long about this. Okay. So I have a cover on Jamin's channel. I think it's my cover of Titanium. Okay. And it was the second cover I ever did on YouTube. And I was really excited about it. And now I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's hard to listen to.
Okay.
Please don't go watch it. Anyway, and I remember my mom telling me that I had, just a couple months ago, she told me that, I think I did it when I was like 9 or 10. She told me that I had a hater on there, and that Jamin had to go and delete it because they didn't want.
Do you remember what they said?
Not a clue.
Oh.
But then I've also gotten haters on my YouTube channel too that I've said.
When you say haters, you mean like someone clicked the dislike button?
No.
Oh, what do you mean?
I mean, they commented something like nasty.
Oh, okay. Something unrepeatable here.
One time, it's fine. I can say it. But one time, someone said, "You suck. You shouldn't be singing," and and people say it all the time. And I guess that leads us to our next point. That I think you should delete hate comments.
Oh.
Because unless they're like constructive criticism, because constructive criticism is good. But
go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because if they're hate comments, then you don't want to have to look at them every day, and you don't want the people who care about you and follow you to have to look at that too. So I think you should delete hate comments. I don't think Jamin agrees with me, but go ahead, Jamin.
No, I think she's wrong. But for your channel, that's fine, because you don't use that kind of language in your regular life, and so you don't want to see any of that. What I think is, most of the people who are out there hating are out there because they're trying to troll you, because they're just trying to get some reaction out of you. So they're going to go find some great vocalist and some great pianist, and they're going to put on there, "You suck, you should die, but your mom wishes she never had you," or something like that. And they're wanting you to like comment back about how
they're wrong.
Yeah, and real beauty on the inside, and she's so talented, and they're just trying to get you to respond to them somehow. But they don't actually think that. They actually think you're a really great vocalist and great pianist, and they're just trying to troll you. So I don't think that you should give them any time. You shouldn't delete their comment, because once they see their comments deleted, then they're going to go, "We got her."
No. What?
That's what they're going to think. They got a reaction out of you. But any reaction is a reaction.
For me, like sometimes my good comments get deleted. I don't know how. Sometimes like I'll go and view a video, and then I commented on it, and my comment will be gone. And I'm like, where the heck did my comment go?
All right.
But it'll be a good comment. Like,
So,
I'm not going to give it.
I don't think you should delete hateful
I
comments.
think you should.
Unless you want to.
Listen to me.
Okay. We've already discussed this one. Satisfying number of subscribers for you is how many?
100,000.
100,000 subscribers. You're hoping someday to have 100,000 subscribers. I know for sure once she gets there, it's not going to be a satisfying number. She's going to wish for 200,000 or 300,000. Probably. Yeah. So if you're not happy with the number of subscribers you have at this moment, and if it never went up again, you'd be okay with that, then you're never going to have a satisfying number of subscribers.
Oh, and I want to get your opinion on something. I've been wondering about this for a while.
Uh-oh.
Is I noticed that a lot of people, a lot of other YouTube channels, and I'm not against it or for it or anything, and I've done it a few times before, but they go on other really famous people's channels and say, come check out my YouTube channel.
Wait, what?
Like
how?
Have you ever seen, for instance...
Like how I'm doing on your channel right now?
No,
Come check me out at channellive.com.
No, I mean, like they comment. So, for instance, I love Selena Gomez.
Yep.
And let's say there's some unknown artist that says, come check out my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Cause
Spammers. They think that they've got a great idea about how to...
And there's one person in particular, I won't say any names, but that's a lot.
Yeah. Yep. So either they're super duper lonely, or more likely they've got their own YouTube channel and they're trying to
Want more
scam the
subscribers.
system, just like everybody else out there. Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Like, do you think people shouldn't or should do it?
Oh, I think it's a waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're trying to get more subscribers instead of trying to make great content, you're wasting your time. Make great content. You'll get subscribers. YouTube will find you and they will promote you and you'll have subscribers if you make great content. If you don't make great content, then going out there and spamming some other channel is not going to help.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I feel better now.
Alrighty. So let's talk about finding your voice then. There's one more point on there in the PDF if you want to read the article about staying as small as possible for as long as possible.
Did I already say it was in the description box below for mine?
Yeah, sure. If you're on my site, then you've already downloaded it and you're already reading through it. It's something like 40 pages. Don't try to print it out. That's a mistake.
I did that.
Sorry. Rest in peace, printer. So, finding your voice. So, the first thing is be yourself, which you and I mean differently. Go ahead. Tell them what you mean first. By be yourself.
Be yourself? Oh, okay. Well, for me, I pretty much, I think I'm myself a lot of the time.
You're very much yourself.
Oh, thank you. But I think the reason, or being myself, I don't know. Like, just being happy and being what I feel like on the inside. On the outside. Like, if someone says, oh, you're this on the inside, it's like, well, I'm also this on the outside, too. Because I don't know if that makes any sense. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either, Jamin.
You're something on the outside and something else on the inside.
It's like, I don't know. Being yourself is being happy and joyful in what you really feel inside.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I mean by it. If you try to be something that is successful, then you're not going to be successful at it. Someone else is already actually that thing, and so if you try to be that, you're not going to be successful. You're going to spend your whole life trying to be something else. So don't be yourself because that's the real you, and if you just be yourself, then the world will love you because you're beautiful on the inside.
I like that.
Well, sure, but you should know some people are really ugly on the inside. So.
Sorry, that's not funny.
So. If you be yourself, maybe no one is going to watch you. But if you're not yourself, maybe no one's going to watch you. So maybe no one's going to watch you either way. You might as well be yourself, and that way...
Don't be like anybody else.
Then, well, unless you're
exact...
That
should be a song.
No.
I should write a song.
That already is like a million songs. That's like every Katy Perry song ever.
Be yourself.
You're beautiful on the inside. Roar. Brave. Who's that? That's Sarah Bareilles. It's like every female pop singer song ever.
But mine
be yourself.
Would be different.
So be yourself because if you lose, you want to lose as yourself. You don't want to lose spending your life trying to be somebody else.
Is there a song called Be Yourself already?
I'm sure there is.
Probably.
There's probably 12 of them. None of them have my message in them, though, which is you might be a loser, but better to lose as yourself than to lose trying to pretend and be someone else.
Oh, that was in that Jim Carrey speech.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait. Okay. It was, I think, in a different speech.
See, another angry old white man. So then, be yourself on your channel. Whatever you are, be that. Kendra really is this. It took me a while to believe that you and your mother are actually this way all the time. But she is. This is just actually Kendra. And yes, this is really me. I know you already believe that because no one would put this on purpose. So, being evergreen versus being topical.
I had no idea what that meant until I read the packet.
Oh, really? Okay.
I really.
So there's
But can I explain what I took from it?
Uh-huh.
So evergreen is when you post. It's like 2 different ideas for your YouTube channel. So evergreen is when you post things that are always going to be relevant. Like if you're topical, I don't know. Am I making sense so far?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. When you're topical, you're doing things that are right now. It's the big topic. Like if you do a Christmas song.
Yep.
When it's Christmas.
Yes.
But then, like in February, people aren't going to want to listen to Christmas songs anymore. Does that make sense?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
So then there's the 2 schools of thought are do stuff that's relevant because people, when they go to watch your video, then it'll be more relevant. They're going to want to share it more because you just talked about the recent presidential election, or you just talked about the holiday that just passed, or you just talked about this major event over here or something like that.
Well, like with this video, this should be relevant for a while unless YouTube updates or something.
Right, but if you're watching this video and I talk about how Barack Obama just got elected president, then you're like, wait a second, how old is this video? That was like forever ago. So I want to create content personally. This is a totally preference choice. I want to create content that no matter when you watch it, you feel that it's relevant. Because I said the presidential election instead of saying Barack Obama. That way I haven't, it's the same, it works the same no matter when you watch it. But there are great YouTubers out there that say put out content that's relevant right now that has to do with what's going on. So those are kind of the 2 different schools of thought.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't think we have I prefer to be evergreen.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
I think I prefer to be topical.
Topical? Okay, cool.
Both.
I
don't think
an
it's
option. Okay. Yeah.
Can I be both?
You can be both.
Thank you,
All right.
Jordan.
All right. So then other things, these points don't necessarily need as much explaining, but it is important to point out, notice what you notice. So when you're watching other videos, you want to steal as much as possible the way that people do things, but not what they're doing. So again, be yourself, but if you find that, maybe the end notes on your videos aren't nearly as good as somebody else's, steal theirs. For sure. That's it? Okay, cool. Also, don't do the stuff that you hate. You know what I hate is at the end of videos when they go, please like me on Instagram and follow me and comment in the comment section. I know. Sorry. When I go to a video and they're like begging me for more attention, I'm like, you know what? Maybe if you put out good videos, I would have a comment, but I have nothing to say to you.
I like it when people do that. Like, there's some people that'll say, please like this video, and I go, oh, whoops, I forgot to like it. I'll go ahead and do that.
You're literally saying out loud, please like me. Please like me. That's like, those are the words that you're actually saying.
What's wrong with that?
Well, if you go out in the world and you're like, hey, please like me. Please like me. Then people are going to be like, maybe be likable. And then I would like you automatically.
But if somebody is likable and they ask for people to give them a thumbs up, what's the harm?
And you don't mind it when people do that, so you can do that. That's all I'm saying is if you see something on YouTube that you hate, even if it's a really good idea. By the way, all the great YouTubers say that that's a great idea to engage the audience at the end, and you should ask for more subscribers and more likes. It kills my soul to do that on my own videos, so I try to avoid it whenever possible. But yeah, so don't do the things that that you hate. I would feel worse about my life if that was the kind of YouTuber that I was. Not because that's bad. Oh, wow, that was super insulty. Out of all the things that I've said.
No, it's not.
That was maybe the meanest. But no, that's not the way that I want to run my channel. I would not feel good about that. You can if you want. Don't do the stuff that you hate. Okay, then ignoring the idols in your head. So this is a big one for me. I don't know how big it is for everybody else, but it's a constant thing that, like, as I'm creating content, I'm thinking about other people who especially the ones that I personally know in my life, who might be watching, and I'm thinking about what they think about what I'm doing right now, and I'm hoping that I'm impressing them. And that's just like, if you want to destroy your content and make it horrible, then pay attention to all of the things that you're afraid that people are going to think about your content, instead of just focusing on making great content. Do you have that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
This bell is for if I'm not making sense and you want me to shut up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I know, you are making sense.
Okay.
I just...
What did I say?
You were saying... What?
What did I say?
You were saying you're like the idols in your head.
Yes. What does that mean?
That means, like, ignore the idols in your head. Like, say, if there's somebody in your head that you really love, then you shouldn't copy them. You should try to learn from them and not copy them, but...
Yeah. Well, and that's why, like, especially like on your videos, I try to avoid being one of those people because I don't want you to like be sitting there going, "Yeah, I'm playing, but what does Jamin think about my playing?" And what does he, all of that stuff.
That goes back to be yourself.
Good. Yes. Okay. Good. Getting specific, so make sure that you are super duper specific in what you're wanting to do on your channel. Kendra does piano and vocal covers of largely Grace VanderWaal songs at this point.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's a pretty specific niche. Learn Piano Live is a terrible example of this. It's got all kinds of junk on there of anywhere from like Synthesia. Well, I think it's good content, but it's just too many different types of things. There's interviews, there's stuff like this, there's me covering songs on the piano.
Yeah.
And so it's like also like you never know what you're going to get when you go there, which is not okay. But that's not I think the reason that most people are going to go to most channels. Most people are going to go to a specific channel because they want to hear, I really feel in the mood for a Grace VanderWaal song. Where should I go? Kendra Dantes. And then my channel's just a bunch of random junk that's all piled in there. But again, that's because I use my channel differently. I'm mostly linking to it from other places. So I don't care what the channel itself is. I'm not looking to make a great channel. I'm just looking for a place to dump all my crap so I can link to it from other places. Fair enough. I'll move on.
Okay.
Naming your channel. So your channel's name is?
Kendra Dantes.
Yes, which is going to be
Which has a space.
No, it doesn't.
Well, in the link, it's youtube.com/Kendra Dantes.
If you search for Kendra space Dantes, you'll find Kendra Dantes. Okay, but this is going to be a problem when you get married, because then you'll probably, unless
have their name.
live in some weird southern county, you're going to have a different last name.
Right.
Yeah, so then you got to like take stuff like that into consideration. Or if you would.
Well, but I'm only 14. Do I have to think about that yet?
Sure, but how long are you going to have your YouTube channel? Forever. Well, then in about 5 years, that might start turning into a problem. So yeah, something to consider, the longevity of your name as well as the specificity of it. So if you made your channel Kendra Dantes
Music
Grace VanderWaal covers 2016, then that name is not going to be valid for very long. So just try to find a name that's going to be...
Is it possible to rename your YouTube channel?
No, well, no. Not once you name it. I'm youtube.com/learnpianolive. I can't change that.
That's true.
But if you don't have a custom name yet, then you can still put. But yeah, once you make your custom name, then you're stuck
with Kendra Dantes.
Yes,
forever.
And then once it turns, it's not 2016 anymore.
I should have just done Kendra.
Then you got to be like, oh, I got to make a new YouTube channel. No problem, I know how to do that. And then you make a new YouTube channel, and then you've lost all your subscribers. So you got to start over from scratch. So make a channel that you don't have to start over from scratch.
Cool.
Okay, last couple things here. Making good use of your time means that you are not going to spend a lot of time watching videos on how to get more views. Videos like this one about how to make a great YouTube channel. There aren't people out there who know how to make a great YouTube channel. Right. The great YouTube channel is you making great content, you doing what you do best. So you just got to go do that thing. Don't waste your time.
Do what you love.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yes.
That was in the other video.
Sure. Yes. And then
go watch the other video too.
Don't waste time trying to spend a lot of time learning about how to get more views and how to up your subscribers and all that stuff. It's most of it is going to be a waste of time. This one video being the rare exception. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for all of the things that I wanted to say. Did you have any parting comments?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Comment down below.
Yes.
And then of course we're going to be doing more of these videos like we talked about exactly what kind of equipment you want to buy, stuff like that. So let us know what it is. I really actually do want those comments from you. And she wants you to follow her on YouTube.
Yes, I do.
All right.
And like the video.
All right. And if you decide that you're going to start a channel, then just create good content. Focus on that.
Yes.
Nothing else.
You know, yeah, that was it. I was just saying that was a joke when I said like the video because you were talking about don't say.
You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Thank you.
So are you.
But it's also
Good
on
luck.
your channel.
Fun. Seconds before. No, it's not.
Oh,
it's still on.
bye.